Hey guys, what is up? We're here for the Friday Night Smackdown watch party. Your favorite duo, me and Nick from Furious Nation. He's got the big day for you tomorrow. You get the Forbidden podcast at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then we got the Backlash watch along or watch party. So you got a long day. I got a long day tomorrow too.
Yeah.
But,
just spoke to Adam
doing,
Carl earlier today. For tomorrow, we're gonna go over our favorite Backlash moments. We're gonna go over our top three, each of us top three favorite Backlash PLEs / moments. We're gonna go over Backlash preview and predictions for Backlash tomorrow, live from St. Louis. So I'm looking forward to it. Adam Carl's looking forward to it. It's gonna be a really good one. And then, like Mitch said, the Backlash live watch party.
Yeah.
7 p.m. The show starts tomorrow. Mitch and I will be on there.
Sarah might.
Yes,
Sarah might. I don't know about Sarah, but Denise is working. She can't get out of it. She tried. So it is. Oh, here we go. We got is it me? Is it me? Or does Byron Saxton remind you? He reminds me of Jonathan Coachman a little bit.
I could see the comparisons, but I mean, I'm not a big Saxton guy, but I could see the comparisons. But
yeah.
Speaking of Jonathan Coachman, he's speaking of whom Jonathan Coachman recently talked about Bayley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said that, like, he said something along the lines, I could pull it up. I seen it the other day, but don't worry, guys. He said something about, like, Bayley doesn't interest her or whatever. Not, I'm gonna pull it up. Just bear with me. Oh, here it is. Jonathan Coachman. He says Bayley is washed up. She's boring. She's nothing anymore, says Jonathan Coachman. This was a day ago via Behind the Turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Coachman, I have to disagree with you on that. I disagree. How to explain to me how Bayley is washed up, how Bayley is boring and she's nothing anymore. Like, explain to me how, because I don't see how she is washed up. I don't see Bayley being washed up at all. Like, the last time I checked, she wrestled Lyra Valkyria, late March, early April for the women's IC title on Raw against Lyra Valkyria, and it was a good match, and Bayley held her own in there. So Coach doesn't know what he's talking about there. Plus, the fact is Bayley is a locker room leader for that women's division. And also, I seen on X floating around earlier today, you know, the recent women that got caught a week ago? Yeah, Bayley took them out to dinner. It's on X, apparently.
Yeah.
So that should go to show you how much Bayley cares. Yeah, it's just true. Go online on X, you'll see it for yourself. But it just goes to show how Bayley does care, and she's a locker room leader. So Coach doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So
One
I don't
second.
And I'm sure some of you guys feel the same way. But yeah. So up next,
I'm here.
So this first match to kick off SmackDown tonight's a SmackDown Go Home show the night before Backlash. We got this tag team match of Damian Priest and LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre and U.S. champion Jacob Fatu. Tag team match. These four wrestle tomorrow at Backlash in a fatal four-way for the U.S. championship. That should be a banger, honestly. But we got this tag match here. What do you think? I think Priest and McIntyre continue their feud coming out of tomorrow?
You know what I said on the predictions? I don't know what you guys predicted on your show. I gotta watch that. But I predicted that Priest was gonna get pinned. So I have Fatu pinning Priest, and then you have LA Knight and McIntyre going out doing something.
Well, that could be, but this is what I'm going to go. I'm going to go a different route. I think Priest and McIntyre continue their feud coming out of tomorrow, but I think LA Knight is the one that eats the pin, but this is how he eats the pin. He's close to winning the U.S. title back, but apparently he gets screwed out of the championship. And this leads to Jacob Fatu retaining, though I think Fatu is turning face soon because I'm hearing rumors of Jeff Cobb. Apparently, the brand he's going to be assigned to is Smackdown. And there's a lot of rumors going around, a lot of big rumors going around as well, that he could be in WWE tomorrow. He could be at Backlash tomorrow. So
That is crazy.
I'm thinking if LA Knight comes very close to winning back the United States Championship, Jeff Cobb can come in a hoodie, and then he takes the hoodie off and it's revealed as Jeff Cobb, and he screws LA Knight out of the U.S. title, and he costs LA Knight the championship, allowing Jacob Fatu to retain.
Yeah.
And I think it could lead to, I mean, in the end, I could see if Jeff Cobb and Jacob Fatu paired together, but I think maybe for now they're enemies for now, and Jeff Cobb, because we all know Jacob Fatu is going to be out of the bloodline anyway. I think maybe they have Solo Sikoa replace Jacob Fatu in the bloodline with Jeff Cobb while Solo kicks Jacob out of the bloodline. And then I think this is where we get Bronson Reed coming back around this time, and he's in that feud. I think that's where they go with this.
All right. Appreciate that, normal guy. How's it going?
What's up, normal guy? And what's up, Wesley Stover and Daniel? Daniel, what's up, guys? Hit the like on the video and subscribe to Furious Nation, man. If you guys, if you're new watching this and haven't watched this before, first time watching this here, and if you've not subscribed to Furious Nation yet, please go subscribe to Furious Nation. Link in a description, and hit the like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated, you all. And we all appreciate you.
Here we go.
I love Jacob Fatu's music, man. I don't know about you, Mitch.
He's my favorite superstar right now in WWE.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He's awesome. And inevitably he will be a world champion in the very near future. I'm telling you guys right now. I would not be shocked if he's a world champ by 2 years, which I think he will.
I was going to say 3.
I don't know. I may be shorter than that. He's this good. But,
I can't believe Jay Cargill actually threw a bottle and Naomi on a truck.
Yeah, I just...
That was funny. I liked it.
Yeah. Now, if they don't do the Tiffany Stratton women's title match tomorrow at Backlash...
Oh, they're doing it tonight. They just said. They're doing it tonight.
Wait, the women's title match?
Yes.
So Jade and Nia tonight. Winner gets Tiffany later on tonight?
No, it's going to be Nia.
Wait, so Nia and Jade is tonight?
Apparently it's not now.
Wait, it's not?
Let me look it up. Hold on. Let's see. I still can't believe El Grande Americano is the speed champion.
Yeah, he just beat Dragon Lee. So
that is cool. That is honestly hilarious.
Gracias.
Yo, Joe Hendry next week on NXT.
Yes, yeah. He'll be there.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. But we'll see. Oh, whew.
But
I thought it was McIntyre in the match.
Well, he's no. Sorry. I thought Jacob was in this match too. I was paying attention.
No, Jacob is in the match. No, McIntyre.
No McIntyre. Solo's gonna eat the pin then.
Yeah.
Solo's gonna eat the pin. Priest and Knight win this match, but Solo is pinned. I could probably see LA Knight get the win here.
What, for this match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I think what's going to probably happen tomorrow with Jeff Cobb coming out. Because I could see Priest and McIntyre continue their feud after tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume. Damian Priest out the outside now. Walked up the steps with an axe handle. Double axe handle from Priest to Solo. Oh, Priest and Jacob having a stare down. Oh, and Jacob Fatu eats the boots from LA Knight. And it looks like they're going to go to commercial break.
Yeah, you're ahead of me by like a minute.
Yeah. So, Mitch, what do you think? Backlash preview predictions or not tonight?
Oh, we already did them. We can do it tonight, but we already did it. You did it on the Raw Pro Show. I did mine on the Queens of the Ring. And I did mine on Hot Takes and Headlocks because I had to fill in for someone who's no longer with us.
Yeah, fortunately. But yeah, you'll definitely get Adam Carl and I at least also tomorrow for Backlash preview.
Yeah, that's going to be good. I'll be the producer. I got nothing else to do. I think I might have a stream at 3:30. I got to look. Give me 1 sec. On Sunday. On tomorrow. I may.
There you go.
3:30. 3:30, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to fix my lighting here. There we go. So you guys can see me. So
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
John Cena's going to be the main event tonight, obviously.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think? I don't expect Cena and Orton to be a good match tomorrow. I'm liking their build, but I don't expect their match to be that good.
It's more story than wrestling.
Yeah.
It's more story than wrestling. I just can't wait for the crowd.
Yeah. I'm hearing Cody Rhodes is supposed to be back tomorrow or next Friday, SmackDown.
You know what? During our predictions, Sarah predicted that. Sarah predicts that Cody Rhodes is going to return at Backlash.
But who does he go after, Cena?
I don't know. I forget that. I think she said Cena, I think.
I would say Cena because he lost the title.
I can see him turning heel when he comes back and go after Orton.
Nah, I don't. I think it's going to be Orton turning on Cody, in my opinion.
Who's that say?
I think he's going to come back for Cena. I think is what they go with. They probably maybe they set up Cody versus Cena for Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to do. Cody versus Cena's going to be Orton at Backlash tomorrow. He's going to retain. I think it leads to Cena versus Cody in Los Angeles at the Money in the Bank PLE. Intuit Dome. I think it's where they go with.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm going with. I don't know if they involve R-Truth in this at all, though.
I don't see it.
Yeah. I know they've been teasing it the past couple weeks, but I don't know. Just please no Travis Scott.
Nah.
Please no Travis Scott. I did hear he's training with Booker T, but I don't want to see him in the fucking ring.
Fiend.
Fiend.
What is up, Troy? What is up, man?
So yes, by the way, guys, SmackDown's is returning to 2 hours next month. Thank God for that.
Oh my God, yes.
Just look at what they have announced tonight.
Yep.
The 3-hour SmackDown just never works. Is what I want to know is whose idea was it in the first place to have these 3-hour SmackDowns? Is what I want to know.
It had to been a cable. It had to been a USA thing because they lost Raw for 3 hours. It has to be.
Yeah, but I mean, just because you lost Raw to Netflix, I mean, you don't need a 3-hour wrestling show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Another back from commercial break. Troy's playing. Did you know Thomas V got a girlfriend?
Yeah, he's one of my supporters. I said, yeah. I was like, that's cool. I said that. All right.
Yeah.
My God. Are you going to watch the pre-show tomorrow? Because I'm not.
Nah, I'm not watching no pre-show. It's
I
never
don't see
really
the point.
important on this show.
Yeah, I just don't see a point.
Yeah. It's like nothing important happens on a pre-show.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu's going for a small hip attack. Ooh. What I am shocked by, well, surprised by rather, I thought we'd get Jey Uso and Logan Paul tomorrow night at Backlash for the World Heavyweight title. Apparently, I'm hearing that's not going to be at Backlash tomorrow, but it's going to be instead for Saturday night's main event on May 24th.
What is?
Logan Paul and Jey Uso for the world title.
Good. Have it be there. I don't want it on a PLE. I mean, Saturday night's main event is like a glorified house show.
It's like it's safe. It's like it's not offensive at all. Because I don't know how a lot of people would fare if it was on a PLE. Maybe that's why they did it for Saturday night's main event instead.
Thank God.
Maybe they've seen people's reactions and they listened.
That's why they had Seth Rollins go after the title that night.
Yeah, they probably knew what the fan reaction to Logan and Jay the week before wasn't that good, probably.
And then my question is, you had Logan Paul knock him out when the show was over?
Yeah, after the show went off the air.
I'm like, I don't understand that.
I think it's better on Saturday night's main event instead.
I agree.
And we all know Logan Paul's not going to win, so it's an easy win for Jay on Saturday. Saturday night's main event in Tampa, Florida. Yingling Center in Tampa, Florida. It's an easy win for Jay, and he's going to move on from Logan Paul.
Yep.
Damian Priest just tagged himself in. Might I say, I'm liking this mid card so far on SmackDown with these four individuals: Damian Priest, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Jacob Fatu. And now you add Jeff Cobb to there. I'm liking it. I really am. Plus, you got other in the mid card like Rey Fenix. You got Santos Escobar. You got Andrade as well. You got Carmelo Hayes. There's and Aleister Black's upper mid card main event guy. There's that mid card on SmackDown. I'll tell you, for the men has a lot of potential.
Yes.
And you could probably add Solo Sikoa in there too. I mean, a lot of potential to be pretty good. Oh, small spike missed. BFT from LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. It's over. As I predicted, LA Knight gets the win for his team and Sikoa ate the pinfall. As I predicted.
I feel so bad for Solo.
I mean, I know he's a loser, but Uh-oh. Priest and Knight going at it and fought too. Taking out both guys. This is going crazy here.
And then we're going to get McIntyre standing up tall.
Yeah. And LA Knight goes shoulder first into the ring post. And so does Damian Priest. Jacob Fatu giving LA Knight small hip attack, and now small hip attack on Damian Priest. Another one to LA Knight. Another one to Damian Priest. All gas and no brakes. Jacob Fatu's new T-shirt.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Loud Fatu chants in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, Fatu is standing up tall.
Man, Fatu. Oh, Claymore.
Okay, I was right originally.
Drew McIntyre just laid out Jacob Fatu with the Claymore kick. And McIntyre standing tall. I know it won't happen, but Drew McIntyre is one title away from becoming a Grand Slam champion in WWE. Because McIntyre has won the World Heavyweight title, the WWE title, the Intercontinental title, and the Tag Team titles, but never the U.S. title.
Right.
I know it won't happen, but one could imagine. R-Truth is backstage.
Oh,
Jimmy
my God.
Let's go Cena sign. Jimmy Uso, no yeet to R-Truth. R-Truth yelling backstage, let's go Cena, and Van Chen, Cena sucks. And John Cena's like, R-Truth's like, let's go Cena, we can't hear you.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know if R-Truth gets involved tomorrow. Maybe it leads to Truth for Cena and Cena's retirement year tour. I don't know. Maybe R-Truth versus John Cena on an episode of Smackdown. Maybe. Maybe that's what they could do. I remember 2011 Capital Punishment, R-Truth and John Cena for the WWE title when R-Truth was a heel. Remember that?
Yep.
Underrated stuff, but maybe we get that again on SmackDown, but with the roles reversed. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we get it on a SmackDown. Maybe we get it the night before Saturday night's main event at the end of the month. Who knows? Maybe we do it there in Tampa.
We shall see.
Yeah. They got the Tampa 4-day weekend, Memorial Day weekend. They got SmackDown May 23rd. Edition of SmackDown in Tampa. The Saturday night's main event ended this month, the 24th of May. Tampa, Saturday night's main event. NXT Battleground in Tampa on May 25th. The May 26th.
What up, Jeffrey?
What's up, Jeffrey? Hey, Mitch, I know this is not WWE related, but it's AEW related.
Jeffrey, you're right. We know that for a fact.
We know Drew ain't winning by standing tall. Yeah, he's not going to win. But as I was saying, Mitch, I know this is AEW related, but I'm hearing rumors that Willow Nightingale has an AEW contract coming up this year.
I heard that.
I think she stays.
Yeah, I think she does too. Right, Jeffrey? It's going by so quick.
We just had WrestleMania. But you know what? The less than 3 weeks of build for Backlash is better than the WrestleMania build.
Yes.
Raw's been really good since coming out of WrestleMania.
It really has, yeah. Oh, by the way, congrats to Big E. He got engaged to Mia Yim's sister. Congrats.
Yep, congratulations to the Big E.
As much as I love, she's an AEW. She's not going anywhere.
Nah, yeah, I don't think she stays. I'd be shocked if she leaves, unless she's that unhappy and wants out, which I wouldn't blame her at that point. But I don't think she's going anywhere. I would say maybe spend at least a couple more years in AEW, then she goes over. But I think she stays.
Yeah.
Now, Mariah May, I could see jump ship. I could see her go.
I think that's happening. I just don't know when.
Yeah. Brian May, I could see. Thunder Rosa, I could see. Britt Baker, I could see. Camille, I could see. Those ones I could see go to WWE in the future. Especially now that you're going to call up Stephanie Vetcare, Julia, Roxanne Perez, and then Jordan Grace. They're going to need to replenish that NXT Women's Division while I call those ladies up to Raw and SmackDown. Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
I think Thunder, yeah, she's not doing anything in AEW, and she deserves better. I would not be surprised if she wants out and may have a contract coming up. I wouldn't blame her. I don't know if Thunder Rosa's AEW contract says, but if she wants out, I don't blame her. Same thing with Chris Stat. She's another one I think would be perfect for NXT. And the fact they released Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade to fill those spots on NXT, I think Chris Stat would be a nice addition to the NXT roster.
Yep.
And she's very good and very beloved. She's really, really good.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that she's a New Yorker as well.
Yep.
And Jeffrey Reimer brings up a nice point. Thunder's friends are in WWE. She's been saying great stuff about them. Yeah. Yeah, it's a matter of time before she's out of AEW in Guantanamo Bay. It's only a matter of time. And she praised Penta's debut from his Raw debut earlier this year on that second Raw on Netflix. So, and Tony Khan saw that and he's punishing her now. I wouldn't be surprised if she wants out soon, and she's probably out of there soon. I would not be surprised. She's doing nothing over there, and she deserves so much better than what she's doing. And now she's just pet food to Megan Bayne on AEW. And Thunder Rosa is the former AEW Women's World Champion, and Tony Khan's treating her like garbage. If I will say, she's one of the next to jump ship. One of the next upcoming to jump ship. Same thing like a Baker, who's also doing nothing. And AEW hasn't been seen since. And I know Britt and Thunder don't really like each other and all. And that was in AEW. But I think if they were both in WWE, I don't think we'd have problems with them with each other in WWE at all. I think they get along in WWE. Yeah, and Jeffrey Reimer, you said it best. If you say bad things about AEW, TK's going to punish you. Could not have said it better. You're absolutely spot on right. No lies detected.
This is why I have LA Knight and McIntyre going off and doing their own thing after this.
Maybe you could be right. I wouldn't mind it.
Appreciate that, Wesley.
Oh, thank you, Wesley Stover. MK is phenomenal, so is Nick. Thank you, Wesley Stover. Really, really appreciate it.
I don't know. He's going to lose. He's going to lose.
Not at some point, not now, but because he's that hot. Maybe Jeff Cobb or Bronson Reed maybe beats Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title this summer. And yes, Jeffrey Grimer, Drew is good on the microphone, absolutely. Have the candles mocking Zelina Vega's husband, Aleister Black, like that? Oh, a tag match tonight.
Who do you think it will be?
Oh, you see you see Zelina Vega do this. I could see her being Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah, I heard she's
in Dayton, Ohio tonight. It's Chelsea and Piper that are wrestling. So the secret Hervis of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. They're going to take on Zelina Vega and a mystery partner. I think it's Alexa Bliss.
I heard it might be Alexa on TikTok earlier.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok, Hardcore Sports Network is going to get a TikTok real soon. I might create it during the show. Chelsea's still mourning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to take her a while.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know how you feel. I know Zelina Vega just won the women's U.S. title. I don't see her having a long title reign at all. I would say,
I don't know when. I don't care. I'm just glad she got the title.
I know, but I think she's
I don't care how long she holds it.
She's a transitional champion. I think she loses it probably to Piper Niven, and then they have Chelsea and Alba get jealous that they kick Piper Niven out of the secret Hervis, and they leads to Piper versus Chelsea at SummerSlam. That way there's a story there. I think it's what they're going with. Or if you want to move American Made to SmackDown and you have Ivy Nile win the women's U.S. title for Master Gable. I mean, El Grande Americano won the Speed title, so Ivy Nile can win the women's U.S. title for Master Gable, Chad Gable. Just a thought. So, either way, I don't see Zelina Vega holding that title very long at all.
Again, I don't care how long she holds it. I don't care.
Again, to me, she's nothing but a transitional champion. When I think of, no disrespect to Zelina Vega, but I don't think she's believable as a long-term U.S. champion.
I just noticed that. Yeah, she just got excited, please. It could be a while. Who knows? I mean, I can see her winning it. I want her to have something too. I like Ivy Nile.
You move American, if they have a draft in the summer, you move American Made to SmackDown. You have the Creed brothers as the tag team champions on SmackDown. Ivy Nile is the women's U.S. champion. Then obviously have El Grande with the Speed title, but then you have Chad Gable on SmackDown with the United States Championship. Like, that makes all the sense in the world. American Made holding the U.S. titles on SmackDown. It makes sense and it's perfect. It is perfect. I'd love to see that. And it'll be Chad Gable's first singles title win on the main roster. I think that come off great.
I still can't believe Grande Americano won the Speed title.
I know. Gracias.
Why?
He's the best kept secret in all of luchador wrestling.
I'm telling you, they're going to have him lose that before Three Worlds Collide. And he's going to lose to Rey Mysterio, and he's going to unmask.
Well, actually, Rey Mysterio is injured. He's unfortunately missing Worlds Collide.
Then it might be Penta. Who knows? So Chad might be doing double duty. Yeah.
Or if what we saw at WrestleMania, I think maybe they might go with El Grande versus Vikingo, which I would not mind at all, personally.
I don't care about that, yeah.
Now that would, what? You don't care about a Vikingo?
No, I'm
Real Del Vikingo?
Hey, Ryan.
So Chad Gable will be pulling double duty.
You said duty.
Uh-oh. Aleister Black.
My favorite WWE superstar this year is Jacob Fatu. How about you?
It would have to be Braun Breaker.
I figured, yeah.
Braun Breaker. But that was very nice promo from Aleister Black.
That's the reason why Zelina Vega got that title.
Yeah, and then you see the candlelets with the backstage thing right before the Secret Service made their entrance. And man, is that a coincidence? I don't think so. But nice vignette promo from Aleister Black. Very, very nice. I'm so happy he's back. Very happy he's back. Again, I'm going to say it, Tony Khan fumbled Malachi big time. He had the potential of a world champion Malachi in AEW. Tony Khan dropped the ball big time. And he doesn't know what to blame but himself. And now he's back home in WWE where he belongs, and he'll be a future world champion there.
Yeah, big time.
Yep, absolutely. He had the making of a world champion AEW right in the palm of Tony Khan's own hands, and he just let it fade. He just let it slide right away.
Let me ask you this. I want to ask you in the chat this. You ready? Who is the biggest fumble that Tony Khan is like? Who was the biggest one?
Hold on. Alexa Bliss.
It is Alexa, yeah.
Bliss. And in her home state in Ohio.
I forgot she's from Ohio. You see that guy's face?
Alexa Bliss, Lena Vega. Uh-oh. So Alexa Bliss is back for the first time since the Elimination Chamber. I don't understand why she was out for the whole month of April. She hasn't been seen in 2 months. I don't know why she was out that much.
Oh my God, we got Alexa Bliss back. He was my favorite, for a while. She might be my favorite again.
And maybe she's in the mid card.
Huh?
Maybe this is where she's going to be in the mid card. Honestly, which is where she needs to be. But I don't know. But you were saying about who do you think Tony Khan dropped the ball on most?
Yeah, the biggest one.
CM Punk. Because he was their biggest draw. And you look at the numbers now for AEW, they're down in the drain. I don't care what you think about CM Punk, he is a draw. And he brought a lot of interest in when he was there in AEW. And now they can barely sell out arenas with him gone. So that's who I think Tony Khan fumbled big time, outside of Malachi. And you know who he's fumbling right now? In my opinion, MJF.
Yes.
MJF.
I don't hear it. I don't watch it, but I don't watch AEW, but my friend does. He tells me everything that happens.
And I watch it too, but I mean, what the hell they're doing? What the hell are they doing at MJF? They got him in this thing with the Hurt Syndicate, and they just made him look like a complete bitch in that program. And he's with the Hurt Syndicate, like for what? He deserves better. He deserves better. I will say this: as soon as MJF's AEW contract is up and he's a free agent, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to WWE. And he'll main event WrestleMania. MJF.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be surprised if one day when he does come to WWE, he main events WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes. Does MJF. Don't be shocked if that happens. Or even main event WrestleMania does MJF with CM Punk.
I'm so happy that Alexa Bliss is back. Like beyond.
Yeah.
Hey Jeffrey, if you're still in here, how do you take the pictures of Smackdown? Do you just watch and take screenshots? How do you do it?
Yeah. So we got tonight a 3-hour SmackDown. So if they're going back to 2 hours, if it's true they're going back to 2 hours in June next
Yeah.
month, we got this, and we got a couple more, 3 more 3-hour SmackDowns. I'm hearing maybe June 6th is the date. They go back 2 hours. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a couple more to sit through. That can't come quick enough. So I look forward to when they return to 2 hours.
Yep. Hey Bruce. Hi
Hey, Bruce
Bruce.
Hi, Bruce Harper.
Hey Bruce, did you get my email? Ah, shit. Oh, I got your email. Yeah, Bruce, I got it. Yeah. Yeah. They do. 2.5 hour could work. Do you think that could work? 2.5 hours?
Yes, as long as it's not 3 hours. I mean, I'd even be okay with 2.5. Anywhere 2.5 is like the bread and butter for a length of a weekly wrestling show. But 3 hours is too much, like overkill. But yeah, even so, if it's like 2.5 hours, I'd even be okay with. And hi, Furious, says Bruce Harper. Hi, Bruce. Then he says, Mitch, that sounds bad, but I don't understand it.
It's okay. It's all good. I got it. I'm responding to you right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Jeffrey Reimer, that 2.5 like Raw could work too. Anywhere 2.5 is okay. But 3, that's too much. 3 hours should really be for like a PLE, if I'm being brutally honest. You don't need 3 hours for a weekly wrestling show. It just feels like a chore when you're sitting through a 3-hour wrestling weekly show, and it just puts you to sleep.
Yeah, guys, we're not going to be streaming Worlds Collide. We're just going to be streaming Money in the Bank.
Yeah, because Worlds Collide is going to be 3 p.m., then Money in the Bank's at like, 5, 7 o'clock? I mean, that...
It starts at 7, yeah.
Yeah, 7, because Worlds Collide is at 3, but it's probably going to go 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, and then that's Money in the Bank. It's too much.
It's too much, yeah.
Otherwise, we definitely live stream Worlds Collide.
So, where is it at again?
It is at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Well, Money in the Bank is at the Intuit Dome. The home of the first Raw on Netflix.
Nice.
But we will be watching Worlds Collide live, though. Just won't be doing a live stream, but live we'll be watching it on our own, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The first crossover show
did,
between
Bruce.
AAA and WWE. I'm actually very excited for it. What? And now let me ask you this, Mitch. Do we unfortunately get Alberto Del Rio on that show?
What?
Alberto Del Rio?
What about him?
Alberto Del Dipshit?
Yeah,
The
what
AAA
about him?
World Champion? Do you think we get him wrestling on Worlds Collide?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. Yeah, fuck Del Dipshit, by the way.
Oh my God.
What? Oh!
He may be right, Bruce. He may be right.
PH?
Philly halftime.
Yeah, yeah. Alexa Bliss. Sister Abigail DDT on Chelsea Green. Alexa Bliss gets a win. Yes, I agree. Philly halftime is awesome.
Yep. By the way, Bruce, I just emailed you back.
But a nice pop for Alexa Bliss in her home state.
I'm glad she's back.
Yeah, I mean, you want to put her in the mid card, I'd be okay with it.
Yep.
She's a former SmackDown and Raw Women's Champion, but I think where she needs to be, honestly, is the mid card.
It's not bad. I emailed you what it is, so don't worry. Wait.
Ray Phoenix.
Could you imagine if Alexa Bliss has turned heel right there and attacked Zelina Vega?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of felt a little bit maybe she would do it just now, but then again, Alexa Bliss does work better as a heel.
Yeah,
she does. Very underrated rivalry with Becky Lynch on SmackDown Live in late 2016. Very underrated feud.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the glory days of SmackDown Live, late 2016. Those are great.
Holy!
Oh, and Santos, Angel, and Berto are beating down Ray Phoenix. Andrade now coming to the aid. Now Andrade, Phoenix, and Legado, I can absolutely see going into Worlds Collide.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
maybe this is where we get Legado versus Andrade, Phoenix, and a mystery partner, or the Lucha Bros and Andrade. I'm just thinking.
Look who's here.
Oh fuck. Shit. Oh fuck.
But Bruce. Oh, by the way, Nick, I know you can't hear me right now. I'll tell you when you get back. Yeah, I felt like I had to tell you the truth, Bruce. I had to tell you what was going on. So I fixed your logo thing. I fixed it.
Okay.
So if you go down on the bottom, you see us on the bottom too. Hit the 3 dots right there next on your picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Yeah. Then you hit edit audio avatar, and then your logo is there.
Oh great! I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. There you go.
Perfect. Let me share that.
Of course, Bruce. Yep. There you go. I fixed it. Seriously, they're gonna jump. Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! Fucking Charlotte Flair.
Bruce. He's a New York fan. He's not a Philadelphia fan.
Yeah, I'm a New York Giants fan. I'm a New York fan. But yeah, unfortunately, Jeffrey Reimer, Charlotte Flair has arrived. You gotta be fucking kidding me! She has not been seen since WrestleMania. I didn't miss her. Nobody else did. Who asked for fucking Charlotte on our television? Who? I don't care. I really don't care. What's Charlotte gonna do? Ask for a title match? I mean, you lost at WrestleMania clean to Tiffany, clean as a whistle. You get no more title matches as far as I'm concerned. It's over.
I'm trying to see who
Charlotte on TV, I don't care. Anything she's on TV makes it worse. I'm sorry.
But I'm just thinking on who she would be in a feud with.
I don't know. Can't think of anyone interested on SmackDown I could see have an interesting feud with Charlotte. There's nobody.
Oh, that's funny, Bruce. That's a good one.
There's a guy, but yeah, unfortunately, the Giants have sucked for years.
Yeah.
Well, they got the Akeem Carter. Oh, Abdul Carter.
Abdul Carter, yeah.
That was just a nice pick.
Yeah.
Maybe Jane when she's done with Nia. I don't even care for that one. Jade Cargill doesn't, as what she's doing now as a babyface is doing nothing. Jade Cargill would be best suited as a heel as far as I'm concerned. Or maybe Bianca. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe an NXT call-up. Maybe Jordan Grace. I don't even know.
Maybe Jade, Naomi.
I feel they will get better, but I feel they made a big mistake and the fans must be mad. We'll see. We'll see, man. Regarding the New York Giants.
What's that? Oh, you're a Braves and a Yankees fan? Okay.
Jeffrey Rabbit, you're a Braves and Yankees fan. I mean, I'm a Yankees fan. I respect the Braves. I know I may get heat on this, but I respect the Braves, but I'm a Yankees fan. And I don't hate the Mets, but I'm a Yankees fan. Speaking of which, Yankees and Mets, I think, are playing at Yankee Stadium May 17th. I'm actually going to be there live for the Yankees and Mets on May 17th at Yankee Stadium. That's my first MLB game going to live, so I will be there live. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Bruce is a good guy, Nick. Read this.
Furious. I always wish my friends good luck, even if they are fans of the Giants. And it's at least good you're not a Jets fan, as they are terrible. I agree. Yeah, Jets are no better. But I agree. You're good.
Yep.
You're good. If the Braves aren't doing good, I'll go to Yankees. I'll be dead honest. Yankees should have won the World Series last year. They had a really good season last year, and I'm hoping they this year win the series. So we'll see. But I'll be pulling for Yankees, so hopefully they make the World Series this year and they win it this time. Because I think they honestly deserve it, especially after the great performance they had last season. And Bruce Harper says, Furious, I hope you have a great time at the game. I think I'm gonna, and I'm excited, so I think I will, but I appreciate the comments.
Oh, we got another tag.
Rey Fenix and Andrade tonight versus Los Garza. Another nice match. Ah, fuck. Charlotte Flair, excuse me while I do.
I'm just wondering why is she. Yeah, he'll be back, Jeffrey. He'll be back.
We need Charlotte Flair again on our TV screens. Why? Why? Her match with Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania 41 Night 1 in Vegas was god-awful. What makes you think I want to see her on my TV screen? When she lost clean to Tiffany at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be shocked if Charlotte asked for another title match, but for the love of God, I hope we don't get Charlotte in another title match soon again. I hope to God not.
She's getting booed out of the building.
To the surprise of no one. Charlotte said she's coming off the greatest wrestling match in wrestling history. Oh my God.
Are they gonna have a round 2?
I hope not. Please no. Please no. Charlotte is announcing herself for a women's title match. Honey, you lost at WrestleMania. You're done. And fans are booing her. Good. Why are you disrespecting me? Why are you disrespecting me? Well, because no one wants to see you, Charlotte. That's why. Get off my television while you're at it, too, honey. And she's getting booed. Good. Oh, man. Charlotte threw the mic and not enough. Good. Good. Good.
The hell?
Jade Cargill.
Why Cargill? Is her match next?
Yeah, with Nia Jax.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, and she's gone. Yep. Good on the Dayton, Ohio crowd for booing Charlotte out the building. Like what? I mean, what else did Charlotte even expect? Her fans, good on the fans for booing her out the fucking building. They're not stupid. When Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair staring down. I think we may get that at SummerSlam. Who knows?
They're teasing Jade versus Charlotte.
Yeah, Jade for Charlotte, not Nia and Charlotte. Uh-oh. Jade Cargill. Yeah! Good on Jade Cargill, telling Charlotte, you go back to the line. Someone who knows logic. Good on Jade Cargill, and she knows. Yes, Jeffrey Reimer, thank you, Jade. Good. That was awful. Charlotte with her Charlotte Flair, same old shit with promos, same old fucking shit. And good on the crowd for booing her. Who in their right mind wants to see Charlotte on their TV in 2025 when, quite frankly, the women's division, the women they have now in the women's division, honestly, things have passed Charlotte by. Things have passed Dakota Kai by and she got cut. Things have passed Charlotte by. Quite frankly, things have passed Becky Lynch by. She's not the same. If Charlotte Flair was to leave WWE tomorrow, nobody would miss her, and it would be no big loss whatsoever for the company. You won't lose a pint of sleep if she was gone. The woman adds nothing to the product anymore. They don't need Charlotte anymore. So if Charlotte was to leave WWE tomorrow, I would not be upset. Nobody would be upset by any means. That was an awful promo segment with Charlotte. Awful. Anything Charlotte's on, Charlotte doesn't make. Anytime Charlotte's on TV, it makes the show worse. And I'm so glad Dayton, Ohio booed her out the building.
Yep.
And Jeffrey Reimer, she can never be a babyface again. Charlotte Flair, I agree. But even as a heel, it's not good heat. It's go away heat. Yeah, Charlotte's better as a heel, but it's go away heat. And Jeffrey Reimer, yeah, I'm with you. I honestly didn't miss her. Dude, nobody misses Charlotte. Nobody missed Charlotte when she was last seen at WrestleMania. Smackdown was actually doing just fine without her. WWE doesn't need Charlotte anymore. They don't need her anymore. No one even wants her. And Jeffrey Reimer says even Becky is doing great as a heel. I mean, some people say Becky Lynch is cringe as a heel. It's better as a heel if Becky Lynch is a heel. I mean, I'm in the middle of it. I will say, I mean, I don't like Becky as a heel myself. I will agree is cringe. But looking at the Raw Women's Division, the state of it now, there's no heels on that Raw Women's Division. And I think right now, turning Becky Lynch heels.
All right, Bruce, we'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, Bruce. But yeah, that's my take on that.
There we go.
Dude, Charlotte said she had the greatest wrestling match of all time at WrestleMania with Tiffany. You gotta be kidding me. Greatest wrestling match in history with Tiffany Stratton? Get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell are you talking about? That match was so bad. It was awful at WrestleMania. I mean, you have Charlotte Flair sandbagging, making Tiffany look bad. Then she gave Tiffany a bloody mouth. Then Charlotte has the nerve to bring up Tiffany's bloody mouth at WrestleMania. And Charlotte made Tiffany's mouth bleed because Charlotte didn't get her way at WrestleMania. Tough. Sorry.
You're welcome, Bruce.
Back of the line you go, Charlotte. Nobody wants you in the title picture to begin with. Charlotte's done more for this division. Oh my God. I don't know if to laugh or to cry at this point, man. It's laughable.
Hey!
Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss.
I would not mind that.
As long as Charlotte's not in the title picture, I'm okay with it. Seriously.
Not bad show so far. Not bad.
No, it's 1 hour past the show. And frickin' Nia Jax.
Why do I feel Nia Jax is going to win here?
I think she is. Yeah. Tiffany Stratton on guest commentary. Now Jeffrey Reimer says, what could Alexa and Charlotte talk about? Who knows? As long as Charlotte's out of the title picture, I'm fine with it. Seriously.
What is up? What is up, Blaze? Guys at 69. Nice.
Blades.
F Charlotte. And
Yeah,
what up, Nick? And I missed that. What is up, Blaze? Blaze, are you still live? You're live, right?
Yeah. When Charlotte said that Charlotte Tiffany at Mania was the greatest women's match in WrestleMania history, someone tweeted, "Did Charlotte smoke something before? Like, was Charlotte smoking something? Like, was she probably sniffing what Tony Khan smokes? I wouldn't be surprised."
Oh, you're seeing me tomorrow.
Jeffrey
Like
reminded
the
me, she had to be smoking. Yeah, the Tony Khan Coke.
Crypt Keeper.
Probably getting the Tony Khan smoke from the crackhead Tony Khan that apparently Javon Evans had mentioned with his Twitter beef a day ago with Ricochet on X, if you've seen it. So comical. And Ricochet got embarrassed on social media again, but this time by a young NXT rookie in Javon Evans. How embarrassing for Trevor Mann.
Hey, welcome back, Ryan.
Welcome back, Ryan. So yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, Charlotte definitely had to be smoking. And yes, Jeffrey Reimer, yes, Javon Evans absolutely cooked Ricochet yesterday on X. And I seen it and I laughed my ass off. Imagine getting embarrassed on social media by a young upstart and Javon Evans. Imagine. I mean, what's up, Chad? Says, what's up, Mitch and Nick?
Hey, Chad. Yeah, Ricochet can't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, Ricochet always finding himself in the situation online. Yeah. Ricochet is better off. Like, honestly, Ricochet is not good on social media, and he's he's better off staying off social media. It's just not his game. I know. I mean, does someone want to tell Samantha Irvin to take the phone away from Trevor Mann, please? Because clearly Ricochet sucks at social media, and every time he opens his big mouth, he's always in hot water. Oh my God, Chad Schrader.
Bruh, you're copying Blaze, Chad. Come up with your own jokes. You're copying Blaze.
Yeah, come on, Chad. Do better. Do better, bro. So Alexa Bliss told Charlotte, let's chat. I don't know what this means. I don't know where it goes. We'll see, but I'm not interested in Charlotte in a title match. I can tell you that. So we'll see. So Jade Cargill Lands on the apron. Super kick on Nia Jax, and another one. Double A spine buster from Jade Cargill.
Well, okay.
Uh-oh, no way. There's no way. Nia thrown off the top rope from Jade. Jade Cargill's going to top rope. There we go. Frog splash from Jade Cargill.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. What is up, Alexander?
What's up, Alexander? So Nia's tossed off the top rope. Jade Cargill with a frog splash and a near fall. Bicycle kick from Jade Cargill out of nowhere. Oh, Naomi out of nowhere.
Yep.
There we go. That's it. Damn it.
Yep.
I don't care. Nia wins. I don't give a shit. She's not winning against Tiffany, I'll tell you that. But I don't want to see it. My God, that SmackDown women's division needs a complete shakeup. It's bad.
Yep.
It's not even funny. It's bad.
Yeah, we're all glad that Alexa Bliss is back.
And a shitty annihilator. I'm sorry. So since Naomi attacked Tiffany, and when Nia won, she's not beating Tiffany anyway. So the Street Profits backstage with B-Fab and Meechin.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's okay in that.
Hey, Mitch, will be right back. All right, we got the Street Profits.
Hopefully one guy's like ding dong. Cool. Alright. Who's gonna be next up for the tag titles? Who's gonna be next? Mm. Oh, Fraxium!
Fraxium, yes. And running the Street Profits. I like this. We got a nice reaction in Dayton, Ohio. Back guys. So we're getting Fraxium and the Street Profits for the tag titles. I am 100% okay with that.
That TLC match was great last week.
Or 2 weeks ago, it ruled.
It was 2 weeks ago, yeah.
It ruled, man. Should have been a WrestleMania, but they cooked. Now we got Fraxium and Street Profits. I predicted this, and I like it. I like it. We're moving on to Street Profits to somebody else, and I would put the belts on Fraxium. They're this hot. Yeah, Street Profits and Fraxium. You get no complaints from me.
Nothing for me.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm totally down with that. Uh-oh. I got all this. Oh, we're getting the profits for Straxium right now.
Okay, what? You're definitely making up for SmackDown last week.
It does. I don't know if I like it because the champions are going to lose here, but I mean, I would have Vraxium. I don't know if it's like you have them lose this early, but
Someone's got to interfere.
yeah. Better SmackDown crowd this week than last week, Furious. Absolutely agree, Jeffrey Reimer. What were they in last week in Des Moines, Iowa, which was a awful crowd. They made absolutely no noise, and it brought the show down. And Jeffrey Reimer says Montez is banged up. You see the tape rips. I agree.
Hey, AK. What is up, AK? Thank you for stopping by, man. Wait, what channel are you on? You don't mind? Oh, you're on Nick's. Okay. I got a busy day tomorrow. AK. I'm trying to think. I can tomorrow night. Oh wait, no, I can't tomorrow night. I got backlash. Tomorrow's a real crazy day. I'll try to figure out something. They should never be an hour again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we'll get it. Don't worry.
So, Mitch, did you catch the guys in the front crowd? The three guys in the white T-shirts. John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
Man, John Cena's gonna roast those guys tonight. Wow, look at Nathan Frazier, man. He's so fast.
Yeah.
Or Fraxium. Jeffrey Reimer, did you guys catch what Will Ospreay said about WWE about those guys in WWE could never do what they do? I did see that. I mean, Gunther would like to have a word with Mr. Will Ospreay, though. I mean, I understand you work for Tony Khan and AEW, and you can't say anything good about WWE if you're under a contract with AEW, but I mean, I could say a lot of the guys he's better than, but not Gunther. But I mean, then again, it's like he's under Tony Khan, so he can't say anything good about the other place, or else Tony Khan punishes him. And yes, Jeffrey Reimer, Nathan and Braun Breaker are fast. Absolutely. Maybe we get a speed match between Nathan Frazier and Braun Breaker. Imagine. Oh, Nathan Frazier tossed the roof of the announce table from Angelo Dawkins. Who runs the ropes challenge between Nathan Frazier and Braun Breaker? That's
what?
a good question. Who runs the ropes challenge between Nathan Frazier and Braun Breaker?
Breaker.
Yeah, I think Braun Breaker. Hands down, Braun Breaker. No disrespect to Nathan Frazier, but I just think Braun Breaker would. When Axiom with a suicide dive. Nathan Frazier with a suicide dive. Another
wow.
suicide dive galore. A fourth one.
Chad pretty much gives up on AEW and TNA. Both shows ain't as great as they used to be.
Well, I agree
This
with
match
Dave.
is good.
Absolutely, Jeffrey Reimer. Match is definitely a banger. And that's what you expect with a team like Fraxium. Then the Street Profits as well.
What else is left besides John Cena? What else?
Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes, and then Ray
Yep.
Phoenix and Andrade versus Los Garza.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh. You and I.
Montez Ford's now in control.
What was that?
Montez Ford's in control. Uh-oh. Nathan Frazier now. Oh, Nathan Frazier lands on his feet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Angelo Dawkins has Nathan Frazier on his shoulders. Oh, assisted blockbuster. Beautiful from the Profits. Dawkins with the cover. 1, 2. And Axiom just breaks this count. This is definitely a very good match. Really good stuff. Yeah, 3 p.m. Worlds Collide, 7 p.m. Money in the Bank. We're not going to do Worlds Collide.
No.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too much. We'll watch it live, but we're not going to do a live stream. Oh, and Dawkins with a right hand on Frazier. Dawkins is now climbing a top rope. What's he thinking here? Nathan Frazier stops him. And Axiom now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Top rope Spanish fly followed by the Phoenix Splash. Uh-oh. Wow. Beautiful top rope Spanish fly by Axiom. Nathan Frazier. Beautiful Phoenix splash on Dawkins. 1, 2.
It's over.
Dawkins just leapfrogged off of Nathan Frazier to break up the count and take it out.
Wow.
That was great. Holy cow. Montez is amazing, dude. He really is.
Yep.
When it ever comes for Montez Ford to get a singles push, he's that guy. No, Dawkins is no slouch either, but my God, Montez Ford is on a whole different level. Ratio kick out of nowhere. Rockin' Angelo Dawkins. Axiom just took out Angelo Dawkins on the outside with the ratio kick. And Nathan Frazier down in the drop zone. Montez Ford is climbing a top rope. Is he thinking frog splash? Taped up ribs and all. Oh, crash and burn. Nobody home for the Montez Ford frog splash. Oh. Top rope drop kick, leg sweep. Fraxium just beat the tag champs. Wow. Really, really good match here. I could have watched that for another 10 minutes.
That's going to be a rematch at Saturday night's main event.
Could be. Honestly, I would give Fraxium the titles there. I would give them
clean 2-0 sweep.
Yeah. Fraxium are this red hot. You got to strike while the iron is hot with them. Who else is there to take the belts off the Profits? They've run through everyone except for Fraxium. I would seriously put the belts on Fraxium. If that's the match for Saturday night's main event, I'd do it. You always strike while the iron is hot, and Fraxium are this red hot. If you don't crown them, then who else beats the Profits for the titles? Fraxium are that team. Yep. They're that team. I'd put the belts on them. What a match. What a match. I like earn a title shot.
I'm so confused. Are the Street Profits heels or no?
Maybe they're tweener, I think. Maybe they're tweener.
Again?
Maybe they're tweener. I don't know. Uh-oh. So it looks like they're teasing a future feud with Tiffany and Naomi. So, which makes Tiffany versus Nia very predictable, which Nia is not winning. It makes it very predictable. I would maybe they do Tiffany just like Fraxium and the Street Profits for Saturday night's main event. They might do Tiffany and Nia for Saturday night's main event, which is predictable with Nia losing. We all know Tiffany's not losing to Nia. Especially now they're teasing a Tiffany and Naomi future feud, which makes Tiffany versus Nia even more predictable with Tiffany winning. Yes, Jeffrey Reimer, SmackDown Tag Team Division is better than the Raw Tag Division. Absolutely facts. Just with the talent they have on the SmackDown Tag Division, they're just star power wise. This looks a lot better than the Raw Tag Division. They just like Raw's women's division is better than the SmackDown's women's division, but the SmackDown Tag Division is better than the Raw's Tag Division. That's weird.
Yeah.
when both divisions on both shows should be very even. And right now, it's both are unbalanced on both shows. Both divisions for both shows. For the tag teams and the women, they got to fix that. But yes, I do agree, Jeffrey Reimer. The SmackDown tag division right now is a lot better than Raw's, just based off the names they got. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, I hope they don't mess us up with the draft. Yeah, if anything, honestly, SmackDown does need a draft. It may come this summer, but I honestly feel, honest to God, SmackDown needs it, and they need all the help they can get. And a draft and SmackDown could absolutely use a draft because last year's draft was not good, and I honestly feel last year's draft really shafted SmackDown. And right now, they're working with a very mid-card roster. No disrespect to the people on that current SmackDown roster, but there's no star power there, and the people they got, mid-carders there now, are not built up to that point high up yet, to the point where they could carry the show, and it takes time to build them up. SmackDown is working with a very mid-card roster, and it needs to, they need to fix it. So a draft would definitely help SmackDown, whatever they have it this year. They could use it. And I hope they don't shaft SmackDown again this year like last year if they do a draft this year. So
yeah,
we'll see. I mean, I understand Raw's your A show because they're on Netflix and SmackDown's your B show, but don't treat SmackDown like a B show and just neglect SmackDown and put all effort on Raw. That's not right, and that's not fair. You gotta, you can't do SmackDown dirty like that. You gotta throw them at least a couple bones. Jeffrey Reimer, that's probably why they called up Julia and Roxanne. Yeah, maybe they move Rhea Ripley to SmackDown, a feud with Bianca. Maybe they switch titles, move Io to SmackDown, Tiffany to Raw. Who the hell knows? Maybe they call up Jordan Grace. Stephanie Becker, I'm sure is getting the call up soon. We don't even know if we're having a draft this summer. And if that's the case, we don't even know if Stephanie Becker, if that's the plan, if she is even going to Raw at that point. We don't even know. Depending on when the draft is, if they do it this year, which I think they do.
I'll be right back.
And yes, Jeffrey Reimer. Best SmackDown best draft was in 2016 SmackDown Live. Well, I'll be honest with you. I watched that draft live, and Raw got almost all the big names, and SmackDown didn't get much. And I honestly thought SmackDown was done for, and how is SmackDown going to compete with Raw? And I doubted SmackDown so much. It's like that show's not going to be good, but the roster they got, they stand no chance. But then as months went on, then you see SmackDown really cook, and SmackDown in late 2016, when they were SmackDown Live, truly became the WWE A show, while Raw became the B show. And with a lot of the big names that Raw took, it's like, a lot of people, and I even thought, Raw had a grand slam with this draft. SmackDown doesn't stand a chance at all. But then it's like the tables turned, and SmackDown was producing good television, while Raw was producing bad television, even with the better roster. So I do remember that draft, and those are my thoughts. And as months went on, and SmackDown really became good, and Raw became not good at all. So, yeah. Yes, Jeffrey Reimer, SmackDown Live was great. Late 2016, absolutely. You had Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss feuding. You had the Usos in their heel turn feuding with American Alpha of Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. You had Dolph Ziggler and The Miz over the Intercontinental title, where Ziggler put his career on the line at 2016, No Mercy. You had the WWE Championship picture with AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, John Cena. I think you had the rise of Baron Corbin over there. You had Kalisto. You had Apollo Crews. You had, who else did you have? The Wyatt family, Randy Orton joining the Wyatt family. It was really good stuff. Heath Slater and Rhino, they were an unlikely pairing, but it worked. So you had Heath Slater and Rhino. You had other ones there too. I'm trying to think of others who were there. Breezango, The Ascension, the Vaudevillains. I think I'm missing another team. I think I am. I could be wrong. Or maybe I'm not. But their tag division was good over there. The mid-card was cooking with Ziggler and Miz. Again, Baron Corbin on the rise when he was just getting started on the main roster. You had even Nikki Bella feud with Carmella, which was not a bad rivalry at all. You had Natalia as well. Naomi. SmackDown Live was awesome in late 2016. It almost felt like NXT Black and Gold, and I think Ryan Ward even wrote for Black and Gold, and he was the head writer for SmackDown in late 2016. That's why SmackDown in late 2016 was so great.
Oh yeah, it was definitely great. You know what would be funny?
Even James Ellsworth.
Yeah. You know, speaking of James Ellsworth, I had him on my channel about 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. This network I was in called Spotlight Sports Network, I was in, and I reached out to him. I was like, yo, we would love to have you on and talk wrestling. He's like, yeah, I charge $70.
Yeah.
So the main guy paid for it. So he paid for it, and he came on the show.
Yeah.
That was good. Would I do that again? Not for $70.
Yeah, I tell you that. And Jeffrey Reimer brings up Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. Yeah, Randy Orton when he joined the Wyatt family, which was great.
That was great. Who had a better run with the Wyatt family? Randy Orton or Daniel Bryan?
I think Orton, because based off he had more. Bryan was very short-lived. Now, the ending with Orton and the Wyatts was not that good.
I would take the ending with Daniel Bryan more.
I would say Orton because...
I'm just talking about the ending. I'm talking about the ending of that. So, the steel cage with Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt?
The ending, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great where Bryan had everyone in unison do the yes chant on Raw. That was great. And I watched that Raw. Like, that's how over Daniel Bryan was in 2014. It was crazy. And when he no-sold the Sister Abigail, and everyone went bonkers for Bryan. It was insane.
Yeah.
And then Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan, speaking of whom were, I think Bryan was SmackDown GM, Shane McMahon was the SmackDown commissioner. It was great.
Yep. That was great.
And AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp. He was WWE champion, coming off SummerSlam 2016, beating John Cena clean in Brooklyn, which I was there live. He had Backlash 2016, Styles beating Ambrose for the title, which was, in my opinion, one of the greatest Backlash pay-per-views of all time. Becky Lynch becoming the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. That Carmella feud with Nikki Bella. Heath Slater and Rhino were an unlikely pairing, but they got really over on their own organically. And Rhino was supposed to be an enhancement talent for SmackDown at the time, and he was a tag team champion with Heath Slater when he had the I Got Kids storyline. It was great. It was really great. The Usos turning heel, ditching the Uso face paint, and becoming the Usos that we see today, feuding with Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. The Uso Penitentiary. It was awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna want more. He's gonna want more money. I'm not gonna get him on again now.
Yeah. Even Ellsworth was involved in the Styles and Ambrose rivalry.
Yes.
I didn't like how Ellsworth beat Styles in a ladder match for a SmackDown contract. I think they were in Canada. It was right after the 2016 Survivor Series before TLC that year. That Styles beat Ambrose on SmackDown Live. That Ellsworth beat Styles on SmackDown in a ladder match for a SmackDown contract. It was goofy, and I didn't like it, but it got Ellsworth to cost Ambrose the title at TLC. And I call Ellsworth the chinless wonder. A man with two fighting hands has a chance. I think he mentioned.
You know what would be funny?
Braun Strowman.
If we're getting Carmelo Hayes against Aleister Black, right? Just want to make sure we're getting that.
Yes.
Aleister Black, Black Mass, Carmelo Hayes in 5 seconds.
Well, I could see Carmelo Hayes similar to Velveteen Dream. Say my name, I am him. Black Mass.
And then boom, yep. I think that would be funny. We need some humor.
Well,
actually, we got some humor with our truth.
We did.
So, yeah.
I guess that's those. But yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, Ellsworth helping Carmella. Well, I didn't like that with Money in the Bank 2017. I hated that.
I think everyone did.
That was terrible. And then Shins McMahon.
Oh, by the way,
that was fun.
Hold on. Remember how you and I were talking about this Stephanie McMahon podcast? It's now on YouTube. It's now on TikTok.
Cool.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, perfect. Now I can watch it.
Speaking of whom, Stephanie's on with Bianca.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh.
Yeah. I will say, though, yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, yeah, speaking of Rhino, he showed up on Dynamite Wednesday and lost to Nick Wayne with no gore. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, lost to Nick Wayne in a open challenge match for the Ring of Honor TV title.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And he lost clean to Nick Wayne. It was a
Who
one-off.
loses to Nick Wayne clean?
I mean, if you're Tony Khan, of course you book that. But he's a clueless booker as Tony Khan. Here comes Aleister Black.
Oh, by the way, guys, hold on. I gotta turn this off. If you guys missed Hot Takes and Headlocks on Thursday, Joe and I, and we had our friend Eric hop on. We read WWE lyrics without the music, and you had to guess who it was, whose the music was. So if you guys missed that, go check it out. It is great. Let's just say I got one that I should have gotten. So that was like, boom. I would have got my ass kicked if I did not get that one right.
Yeah. Jeffrey Reimer, but not one gore that pissed me off.
Yeah. I just want to see a black match to Carmelo Hayes in 5 seconds. That's what I want to see.
Who?
Like I told you before, I just want a black match to Carmelo Hayes in 5 seconds.
Well, I'm going to time it right now.
It's not going to happen.
I know, but who? I don't know.
It would be funny. See? Come on. Okay, 5 seconds has passed.
We're going to get a wrestling match.
Well, I mean, I'm not mad, but it would be funny. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you want a banger, though. I know. I will say the work rate on the show has been good tonight. Nia and Jade was actually surprisingly good. You got the Street Profits and Fraxium cooked. I'm sure this match is going to cook. You're going to get Phoenix and Andrade versus Los Garza.
Yep. I'm sorry. What other match do we have after this?
Phoenix and Andrade versus Los Garza.
Gotcha. I know he's not this hour, but it would be funny. What is up, halftime?
I am the Knicks fan. Hi, like the Knicks.
Really, halftime? You like the Knicks? Okay.
Melo is not Tozawa, Mitch. LOL.
Jade, you can tell he's seen. I'm starting to feel really bad for Natalya, dude. I'm starting to feel really bad for Natalya.
Oh, why?
I want her to have a match or something. Give me something.
Well, unfortunately, she's tagging with Maxine Dupree.
Or just come out, right? Grab a mic and say, hello, I'm here, goodbye.
Well,
I just want to know if she's around.
Well, unfortunately, she's tagging with Maxine Dupree, who no one cares about.
Oh.
I know. I feel your pain, Mitch. I feel you.
Why? What has Maxine Dupree? Why?
Oh, and a kick from Mello, like sending Alistair to the timekeeper's area.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Oh yeah, Bloodsport too. Yes, that too. But she's been doing well on, I believe. I don't watch Bloodsport, but I'm sure she's doing well there.
So let me ask you this: is Carmelo going to turn on the Miz, or is the Miz going to turn on Carmelo at some point?
I think Melo's going to dump Miz, which he should. And honestly, if the rumors are true that Trick Williams is getting called up and maybe he goes to SmackDown, reunite Trick Melo on SmackDown and get Carmelo Hayes away from the damn Miz.
Right.
The Miz just doesn't interest me at all anymore as a wrestler in 2025. I feel like Miz's days as a wrestler should be done. And honestly, I would have Miz transition from in-ring performer to commentary. I think that's where Miz should be right now. And the Miz has always been a good promo for years anyway. And honestly, his value is more needed on the commentary desk than in the ring. If I'm being brutally honest, maybe have him. Honestly, I don't know about you, Miz on commentary. What about Miz commentating NXT on NXT, getting rid of Vic Joseph?
I don't see it. I like him, but I don't see it.
I just don't
like
like
him on
about commentary.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer mentioned this is to turn Mellow face, I believe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, I would definitely get him away from the Miz. Like anyone usually paired with the Miz usually has their career go down the toilet. Like Miz is just not a good character in 2025. He's just bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry, he is. Oh, well, but the Miz is awesome. Yeah, so awesome that I couldn't tell you last time he was relevant or even won a match that meant something. The last time he was relevant was 2016. He has not been the same since. And his offense is some of the worst. He's not the best in-ring wrestlers, the Miz, I'll be honest. He's not the best in-ring performer. And wrestles a very soft style. Always has done that. And even when he was WWE champion in 2011, he was fifth wheel in the Rock and Cena program in 2011. And Miz was the champion at the time and was fifth wheel in that entire program going into WrestleMania in 2011 in Atlanta.
Miz and Booker T, he's intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it works. Maybe take a chance on it, see if it works. If it doesn't, at least they tried. But I would definitely get Vic Joseph off of commentary. He is unbearable to listen to on commentary. Booker T is too, don't get me wrong. Booker T's no better, but my God, Vic Joseph is terrible on commentary. All he does is, oh. Like, that's not commentary. That's just awful. It's awful. Jeffrey Reimer says, Miz never been my favorite wrestler. I still remember him with the Mohawk and JBL mocking him. Well, there was this story I remember hearing that Miz, when he was called up from developmental to the Smackdown brand in 2006, and when he just got started, I heard a story that Miz was kicked out of the locker room and wasn't allowed to change in a locker room for like 6-7 months and had to go change in bathrooms where the fans would use the bathrooms and had to go find small little hallways where no one was to change into his ring gear. And then when he had to use the bathroom where the fans would use the bathrooms, little kids would catch him and tell to their parents, hey, Mom, Dad, I just saw the Miz in the bathroom. And then everyone is outside the bathroom still waiting to get a picture and autograph from the Miz, and it was so embarrassing for him. But I mean, as much as I crap on the Miz, and I'm not a big Miz fan, I will give Miz credit with the BS that he went through in 2006 when he was not allowed to change in the locker room for several months, because a normal person would have easily quit the WWE, but he didn't. And he just took it, and I give him credit for going through that BS that he went through until Undertaker got him back in the locker room after having a match with the Undertaker. So I'll give Miz credit with that. But apparently it was Chris Benoit, who kicked Miz out of the locker room because Miz was eating chicken in the locker room, and Miz was getting blamed for getting chicken pieces all over a former referee's bag. I think it was Scott Armstrong's bag, and he was blaming Miz for getting chicken scraps all over his bag, which Miz didn't. And then JBL and Chris Benoit walk in and it's like, oh, you got chicken scraps on this guy's bag? are you serious? Like, how could you do something like that? This is unbelievable. And then apparently Benoit yelled and screamed at Miz, and he kicked Miz out of the locker room, threw his bag out behind him, and told Miz, "You're not one of the boys. You don't belong in the locker room. You shouldn't be changing in the locker room. You need to go find somewhere else to change." And for 6-7 months, Miz wasn't allowed to change in the locker room until he had a one-on-one match with The Undertaker on SmackDown. And when he did, he really impressed the dead man. And then after his match with Taker happened to get Miz back in the locker room to change in the locker room again. I think this was after Benoit passed that Miz was changing in the hallways, and Undertaker caught him changing in the hallways and asked Miz why wasn't he changing in the locker room with them. And Miz told Undertaker what happened. And Undertaker wasn't even aware what happened with the Miz with that situation. So in the end, Undertaker, when he was told what happened, Undertaker in the end got Miz back in the locker room to change in the locker room again. And Undertaker at the time was a locker room leader, and fortunately got Miz back in the locker room again after being kicked out of the locker room for like 6-7 months. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer. Yeah, I remember that match with Taker. He was scared to death coming out the curtain. Yeah, I think that was the match on SmackDown with Miz and Taker, where Miz got the last ride through the announce table. I think that was the match. That Undertaker. I think that was the match where Miz really impressed the Undertaker. That really impressed the Phenom. But yeah, that was terrible what Miz went through at the time when he just got started on the main roster. Like, I mean, the guy was a young rookie. At least cut him some slack, but that was BS what happened with Miz. And he did nothing wrong. I mean, to have him not in the locker room for 6-7 months is cruel. Big time cruel. I mean, it was a toxic locker room environment. It was a toxic locker room environment back then where a lot of the wrestlers back then were just bullies. It's different now, but back then it was really toxic. Oh, and I think The Miz just got a black mass from Aleister after Aleister just beat Melo.
That was good.
Just got rolled up by Black, and I think Miz ran to a black mass.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, man, yes. Not a good night to be Mike Mizanin tonight, I'll tell you. Yeah, Melo got rolled up 1, 2, 3 by Black, and then Miz, after tried to attack Black, blindside him, but he ran right into Black Mass. Yeah, sucks to be Miz tonight, huh? So he's been Black Mass. So Miz has been Black Mass by Aleister Black 3 weeks in a row now. 3 weeks in a row. Luck, I'll tell you, luck is not on Miz's side, I'll tell you.
Somewhere, man.
I'll be right back.
I'm wondering Rick Rude. I don't know. Yeah, Fatu will get in a couple years.
All right, guys, I am back. Oh, the guns and Vraxium.
Yep.
Oh, DIY. Out of nowhere, just they're attacking Vraxium. Wow. Wow. Tag division on SmackDown is heating up, I'll tell you. I like it. I like it a lot. Jeffrey Reimer, I want to read a few things. Jeffrey Reimer, that's why Undertaker's my favorite. He actually got me in WWE. Yeah, he's a lot. Everyone's favorite wrestlers, including mine, man. He's one of the greatest of all time. And yeah, I gotta miss that finisher to Black Mass and Black Mass to Miz again. Yeah, that was funny. 3 weeks in a row, Miz getting Black Mass by Aleister Black. I love it. I love it, man. He says, please put the World Championship on Jacob Fatu. Oh, that's coming in the next couple years, Jeffrey Reimer. Mark my words. And it's going to be glorious. Absolutely glorious. And Chad Schrader, I wonder if Rick Boogs is still even wrestling or appearing on shows. I haven't heard his name in a long time. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing, but he got released 2 years ago, but hopefully he's doing all right. We'll see. And Legado made their entrance. Now Andrade's making his entrance. Andrade about to team with Rey Fenix. Take on Angel and Berto of Los Garza with Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado de la Fantasma. And this should be good. So Ray Phoenix and Berto. Oh, drop kick to Phoenix on the button from Berto and a kick out. From Humberto Carrillo, that is. You may ask, what the hell is Humberto? It's Humberto Carrillo. Let's just call him that, Humberto Carrillo. I just caught some like spots on Ray Phoenix back. What the hell is that? I'm not sure if you guys caught that. I don't know what the hell that is, but Andrade gets the hot tag. Well, Andrade blindsided from behind from Berto after being distracted by Garza. Oh! And Los Garza now. Double team moonsaults in stereo. Wow. We go to commercial break. So we went to commercial break after a double diving moonsault in stereo from Los Garza. So Jacob Fatu had a really good backstage promo.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's going to be a world champion within the next couple years. Mark my fucking words. There's no doubt about it.
When you switch on A-list today, the price of the plan won't change.
Are you gonna see this movie, The Karate Kid Legends?
Wait, is he in the movie?
Yeah, I might.
I don't know, yeah. Yeah.
I heard.
And Phoenix on a house of fire gets the hot tag. Garza, Angel Garza, and Ray Phoenix, illegal men. Ooh, what a kick from Ray Phoenix. And Alberto from behind. Knife edge chop to Garza, rock him on the top rope. What's Phoenix doing here? Wow. A kick knocking Garza off the top rope and I guess springboard arm drag to Burke.
Oh my god.
This is why.
Come on, I just want to get to the Cena promo.
Well, this is why this is why another reason why SmackDown needs to go back to 2 hours. Imagine if this show tonight was 2 hours and this show we're getting tonight would have been a really good episode, even more. This is why the sooner SmackDown goes back to 2 hours, the better. Super kick from Ray Phoenix to Berto. All 4 men are down. I could see Santos, Angel, Berto at Rhodes Collide versus Andrade and the Lucha Brothers. I think that's where they go. I would not mind it. Wow. That was a nice move from Umberto. Mitch, I want to get your take.
What?
Angel Garza, Eddie Guerrero, and Angel Garza. The comparisons.
Huh. Never thought of that. Oh my god, are they gonna end it like this?
No, they're not. Nope. Yeah, I could see the comparisons with Eddie Guerrero and Angel Garza. And Garza is so good. Oh, speaking of whom, broke up the count by driving both knees into the back of Phoenix. Phoenix lands on his feet. Forearm from Andrade as he tags in. Andrade now. Oh, Judas Fact. Wow.
I just realized it's AEW versus WWE.
Yeah. It is. It's my amigo kick. Good my amigo kick on Umberto.
And this is actually the one time that we want WWE. This is the one time that we want AEW to win.
And the message from Andrade.
This is the one time that we want AEW to win. Yeah.
They win.
They win.
Love that combo where the goodbye amigo kick, tope, and then the message.
Andrade's bleeding.
Oh my god. Where's he bleeding? Yeah. That was good. That was really good.
Not bad. No bad matches tonight.
No, the work rate tonight's been very good tonight.
Yeah.
Man, they showed up to work tonight with the work rate. If only this show was 2 hours, it would have been even better. Even better. But and the Judas effect by Andrade, man, vicious. Love that move. Uh-oh. Angel check it on Berto. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Santos Escobar. Willie's pissed. Oh, Santos talking smack to Berto, and Berto's had enough. Umberto's leaving Santos. He's had enough. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy.
So only 5 matches tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. That means wait, the show starts at 7. I can
Yeah.
see it ending at 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I would add a 6 match, but hey, we end the show at like before 10. Man, before 10, the PLE. So, I don't know. I'd say fuck it. Add Fraxium and the Street Profits at tomorrow, just based off the match they had tonight.
You're not gonna do that, but I wouldn't mind it.
They should, yeah. I wouldn't mind it at all. Because they cooked tonight. Yeah, Jeffrey Reimer, I think Humberto is leaving Santos.
They should at it, but they're not going to.
But they should, honestly.
5 matches.
You have three.
Only 5.
Because you have 3 Raw and 2 SmackDown. They should really add a match from this side.
I'm fine with it. Keep it 5.
Or if they add Naomi and Jade, I would not be mad at that either. Just based on what we got tonight. We'll see. They could always add last minute tomorrow before the show. We'll see what happens, but right now, just fine.
I'm just like the fact that we're getting Cena again with this many dates left. It's just like, bro.
If this was TK, he would have add a lot, like 10, which we don't need on a pay-per-view. So, not a bad show at all tonight. The work rate's been very good tonight.
Yeah.
It's just the length of the show was too long. But last is the main segment, Cena and Orton segment. Surely Cena's going to cook the crowd, the fans in the front row that have the Cena sucks like white shirts. And definitely Dayton, Ohio, a very good crowd tonight too. That much better than Des Moines last week. I don't know what the hell last week was with Des Moines. That was just like you're at a church and there's like library silence. Like what the hell? Tonight's
The crowd is really good tonight.
So much better with Dayton tonight. Much better than last week.
We're only gonna get like a 10-minute promo.
Yeah.
He's getting cheered. Cena's getting cheered.
Now he's got to do something to make him boo. John Cena sucks chance.
No way. I like his shirt. I like his shirt here.
Yeah, with the gray and the orange and white.
Oh wow, he actually went like this to cut it. That's different.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He's like the Mark Nash.
It's still weird that Cena's a heel, but I like it. A lot of people don't like it because he only complains at the crowd and stuff, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. As long as it's booked right, that's all I care about.
Never seen 17. No. Who?
Oh, did you see that? Oh my God, did you see that, bitch?
Oh my God!
Nick Ultra bottle throw in the fucking ring.
This brings back
Oh my
ECW vibes.
Yes. Oh my God. Nick Ultra. Oh my God.
Is he actually gonna drink it?
Ah. Oh my God. I love it.
That was perfect.
I don't know if that was scripted in the promo, but I don't know if it's not. If it's not, I don't know if someone's gonna get in trouble tonight. But I don't know if that was even in the promo tonight. But it actually made for a good better. It made it better. I did not something I didn't expect, but yeah, reminds me of Big Show when he won the ECW title and fans threw trash in the ring. When Hogan turned heel at 96 WCW and fans threw just trash in the ring. It was great. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Is because every single one of you knows exactly how important backlash is.
Oh man,
You'll do everything you can. Just like
That was great.
it was. It really, really was, man.
is not here tonight. Don't boo. Don't boo. He's smart. He took my advice. Is home with his family in St. Louis. And he is preparing. We have shared in this and what it means to have. Since then, we have shared in this ring WWE television of almost 100 appearances. There are 31 world championships between us. We are the two names that define what it means to have ruthless aggression. And if you are a man between the ages of 12 to 55 and beyond, you either choose Randy Orton or you choose John Cena. Match. Is our final match. Tomorrow, you only get to choose one more time. Tomorrow, your childhood dies. Don't worry. If you're a fan between the ages of 3 and 11, tomorrow your childhood dies. I will make sure you prove three things. Life isn't fair. Winners write the history books, and Randy Orton is a liar. The person Randy's been lying to the most all these years is himself. I will explain it in terms that you can understand. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Hustle. Randy Orton only has this job because of his family. He has never once been held accountable for any of his failures, and he uses stardom and his connections to protect him from responsibility or actually doing any harm. Randy Orton is the greatest of all time and wasting his potential. I am the greatest of all time because I am hustle. Loyalty. Randy Orton thinks that working a job a lot of days in a row is loyalty. That's not loyalty, that's cashing a check. Randy Orton says he's a WWE lifer. He's stuck here. He says he's a piece of furniture. He's right, he's a lazy boy. Loyalty is being the person that you can always count on. And you are counting on Randy Orton to be the one to take this away from me. After 25 years of injuries, bad attitudes, and coasting his way to be over-celebrated and overpaid, you can't count on Randy Orton for anything. Randy Orton is the greatest of all time at doing the bare minimum. I am the greatest of all time because I am loyalty. Respect of which you show me none. Randy Orton wants to beg for your respect. He has to remind you he's a third-generation superstar. Come on. Nobody knows Bob Orton Sr. And the only thing Randy Orton's ever done in life is ride off my coattails. Yet he calls himself the Legend Killer? All he does is use his mean streak and his
It's all good, Raph. All good, man.
Oh, good.
barely
Hey, Charles.
What's up, Charles?
And tomorrow he gets to do it again. Tomorrow, Randy Orton kills the legend of Randy Orton. Because he'll be just like his 2006.
Appreciate that.
Oh! Cena bringing up Orton's 06 drug test.
Randy Orton is the greatest of all time and making a mockery of what a WWE superstar should be. I am the greatest of all time because I am respect.
Hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
I'm not going to stoop to your level, Dayton. Take a good look. Tomorrow is a historic moment for WWE because I make history again. And this is what a last real champion looks like.
Attitude adjustment from Cena. Who the heck was that?
That's not Randy. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, and that wasn't Randy. Uh-oh. Cena, or no, it's Martin Cena. RKO.
Then who was
RKO. I don't know who the hell was the other one.
that? That's my question.
It looks like a... Yeah, that's not Randy Orton.
Who is that? Oh, you know who that could be?
Who?
That guy, his son.
Oh, his son.
Maybe.
Maybe, But Orton definitely
What is up, Cool Cat?
thinking 10 steps ahead of Cena tonight.
That's gotta be his brother.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. That's gonna be
Yeah.
his brother, son, whoever. Cena's winning tomorrow.
I think Cena wins, and we get Cody Rhodes coming back, and we get set up Cena and Cody for Money in the Bank.
Alright, guys. We're gonna head out here. We've been live for 3 hours. Gotta get some sleep. We're gonna be live. I'm gonna be live like all day tomorrow.
And me and Adam Carl got Forbidden Podcast episode 3 tomorrow. We got the Backlash Watch Party tomorrow. Mitch and I will be there. Sarah
That's
probably.
his son. That's his son, Jeff. That's gotta be his son.
Yeah. But busy day tomorrow. Backlash day tomorrow. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Should be a newsworthy show tomorrow for Backlash in St. Louis. So we will catch you guys tomorrow.
Yep. See you guys.